What's going on, everyone? Just coming at you from Shooter's Roost. I'm very excited today. I was going to come on and do a video, just a preset yesterday, but I didn't have time. But I got shooters coming in. I'm normally by myself here at Shooter's Roost, but there's more shooters getting ready to come in, so I got to talk real fast and introduce. And I've had this thing, a down payment on this thing since August, very beginning of August. I got a gift card for my birthday, and I put it down on it, and I've been waiting for one to come in. Finally, it came in, and I'm shooting today the Springfield Kuna, and I am so excited. This roller back design with less recoil, that way, you know, the gas goes out in front and less kickback on it. I got the one with the stock. I happened to order this through this place called Next Level. It's off of Blankenbaker here in Louisville, Kentucky. I got it for around under $1,000. I think they're actually 1,100 other places with the brace on there, but I got mine for under $1,000. It was like $990, I believe. But you know, this is high demand item. It's crazy waiting for this thing. It's not loaded. I just put the magazine in just for show and tell. But it's fantastic. I've done a little research. It's got the short portion right here for your hand, and it's kind of the grip texture here right on the magazine and here underneath. I've seen some places that's got the hand stop, which I'm going to try to put on right underneath here to have that hand and hand stop there. I just put the SIG Romeo 5 on here because I don't really like the hard sights because of how the brace. They have a cheek plate in here that you can purchase to have your cheek resting spot for that, but I don't want that. I put the Romeo 5 in there because they're cheap and they work. It's got the muzzle brake on here. I actually brought my suppressor from Silencer Central. I've got the Banish series for this, and I'm going to try that out as well, just with this particular model. Now, I've got the Scorpion, CZ Scorpion. It does not have the roller back, so it's got a little kick to it, but I'm going to just, you know, see what this one's like because I've heard fantastic things on it. It's got that nice flat trigger. Everything's kind of tight because it's brand new. The mag release, everything, but today I'm going to try it out and see how it is. I zeroed in the sight with my Tactical Elite portion to put in there and sight it up. So let me load this bad boy up and see how it goes. So let me put some rounds in these mags, and then I'll show you the target. All right, we're loaded up. I only put 15 in the mag to start because it holds 30, and I didn't want to have one box of ammo and fly through it in the first magazine. So load it up and let's see what it's got. Got the first 15 out. Looks like my sight, how it was sighted in, it is a little to the right. I tried to adjust a little bit, and we're going to shoot again to see where it lines up. So let's try it again. It seems a little bit more Still a little bit to the right. I might try to adjust again. That's 2 mags with the muzzle brake. I'm going to put the suppressor on, and for the next couple mags, and let's try that out and see how that works. All right, got my Danish suppressor on here now. 15 rounds loaded up again. We'll see what kind of difference this makes. Being suppressed, there was my suppressor shots right there. That thing is bad. All right, let me load it up again. Okay, on the target, and you've seen the videos, I go for that 0 where that target has his arm and elbow out like that. I'm going for the other side where it's almost straight down, and the 0 is a little bit closer proximity, just because how accurate this thing is. So let me try it out here. All right, I shot. It's still a little to the left, I think. I'll have to play around with it more when I get home. I can't really do it in here. There's other shooters in here now. Like I said, normally I got it to myself, but I don't want to cause a distraction with that. But I'm going to shoot for the place when I talked about the number 0 with the bent out arm, and just go from there. It's fantastic. This thing is shooting great, especially with suppressed, because I don't use a suppressor much, but it's shooting really well. So I'm going to shoot a few more. All right, back after shooting my Springfield Kuna and my impressions. First impression, first time shooting it, it is superb. It feels great. I love the flat trigger. It shoots great. Accuracy was there. Recoil was barely there. It felt really good. Grip wise, it's great. Just a superb PCC. Now, on the other hand, my worries or the things I don't like about it as much is, now I've had a few, not of the Kunas, but PCC. I got the one I currently own, 2 others. I've had the Keltec Sub 2000, which I sold. I got rid of. I had the Gen 2, which it folded in half. Therefore, you couldn't have a red dot on it. Otherwise, you'd have to take it on, take it off. Now it kind of angles and curves to where you can still have it. So sure, it's much better. I'm sure it is, at least in that sense. I had the Smith& Wesson FPC. I didn't like that as much. I mean, I did. It shot fine, but at the time I didn't have a red dot on it, and it didn't have iron sights. So without the red dot, I think that particular firearm you should have some kind of fixed iron sights on it. Otherwise, that's why I sold mine in order to get my staccato fun. I have the CZ Scorpion 3, which is I think is superb. And then now I have this one, and this one, like I said, it shot fantastic. It was great. But my only things that I'll complain about is if I didn't have the red dot, with just using the flat iron sight, that would be extremely difficult to do unless I put my face all the way over and down about like that on that iron sight with that kicking back. I've seen that they have a little cheek plate that you can put on the skeleton stock here for that particular reason, but I don't care much for it. If it had more fixed raised sights a little bit higher, then there wouldn't be much for me to complain about. But I mean, you can flip these up, but I don't think those are as good as the sights that they have flat with the whiteout. Also, the only other thing is your grip placement here, because you don't have, at least my hand, you don't have much room to put that hand underneath because of where the barrel is. Now, if right here is, of course, where you can take this off and put my suppressor, which I did. If they would have extended that grip up to about where the thread is, that would have given you that much more. I think that would have probably solved that problem. But they didn't, so it is what it is. I've seen people with some kind of stops with the hand stop up here or the pistol grip holding it right here, which I'm going to look at because you don't want that hand sliding up or getting too close to the barrel because it's going to be too hot. So, but all in all, it is fantastic. But once you get, now this is, of course, my opinion. Between this and my CZ, there's really, I mean, there's pros and cons to each that level them out. I don't think the Kuna is so much better than the CZ and vice versa. I don't think my CZ is so much better than this. They both have their pros and cons, but I don't really consider one much better than the other. I think they're both fantastic, which puts them at a next level. Now, I haven't been able to shoot, or I haven't had the funding to shoot like the H&K MP5. I haven't shot one. I heard the SIG MPX is fantastic, but they're a little higher priced. They're about $1,500 more than this thing was. So I think it's personal preference, really. What you like, what feels better to you, whatever your pros and cons or what you like and what you dislike with pistol carbines is really up to your discretion, really. I think they shoot pretty equally. I think that on my CZ, I don't have to worry about my hand placement here. I can place it under here without any concern. This one, I think I held right in there. That's why they put that grip portion right in there for you to hold in there, which I really didn't have a problem holding it there or shooting it. Just on the other firearm, it's there. But, I like this one, the grip texture in this back grip and the trigger better. But, like I said, it's personal preference with you guys on what you like and what you don't. I think they're both, they're about equally same or equally priced. I think the CZ is a little cheaper. But next level off. Blank & Baker had this under $1,000. I got my CZ for about $800, but I had to buy the brace for it. But they're both phenomenal. I kid you not. This one, I'm glad I got it. I will not probably trade it in unless they do something fantastic with it or something else. But it is a great firearm. It came with 2 mags. I'll probably have to get probably a couple more. I heard they're, through Springfield, they're about $20 or so. I would probably like maybe an extended, maybe these are 30, maybe 35 or 40, because the others, and that's the problem with the Keltec and the Smith & Wesson, it came with your normal pistol magazines that held, 15, 17. I mean, you could get the extended portion that stuck out way down. But this one, it's standard. It's right at 30. But I really like it. It is a great firearm. I don't know who has these and how you like them, what you've done with them. The red dot was fantastic. I had to adjust it. But probably, a light fixture would probably be great. Probably a hand stop. Tell me what you think or what you guys might have put on yours if you have them or if you've done it yet. So let me know what you think about this firearm. Like I said, it is superb. I think Springfield knocked it out of the park with this one. But I'm not really biased between my 2 that I have. I think I like them both more. Of course, I probably lean to my CZ a little bit more because I shot it more. This is my first time shooting this, and I'll be back in the range probably shooting it a little bit more just to get accustomed to it because everything's real tight right now. But great firearm, great purchase. Go out and look at these. You'll probably fall in love with them. And let me know what you think. If you have it, what have you done? How do you like it? And what do you think so far? So let me know. And I appreciate you for guys watching. Subscribe, pass on, and likes, comments. Appreciate it. Thank you.